Your inner dialogue, architect of reality. The voice inside. The internal narrative that plays within each of us is a profound sculptor of our individual realities. It's the silent conversation, the constant stream of thoughts that interpret our experiences, drive our emotions, and guide our choices. This inner dialogue, whether uplifting or undermining, holds immense power in shaping who we become and what we achieve. Consider a moment of profound decision where uncertainty looms large. There is a voice inside your head. It never stops. It comments, critiques, questions. What if I fail? They'll laugh at me. I'm not ready. This incessant internal monologue is a universal human experience. It's the constant chatter that fills the quiet moments and often amplifies during times of stress or uncertainty. This voice, while sometimes a source of insight and motivation, can also become a relentless internal saboteur, planting seeds of doubt and fear. The echoing refrains of self-doubt often hold us captive, preventing us from stepping outside our comfort zones and pursuing our aspirations. These internal critiques, though stemming from a desire for self-preservation, can paradoxically limit our potential and keep us from experiencing growth. You might think it's just background noise. But that voice? It's building your reality, brick by brick, synapse by synapse. Every word shapes your brain's architecture. And today we take control. The neuroscience of self-talk. Our minds are incredibly active, generating an astonishing number of thoughts every single day. For most of us, this constant stream of internal chatter, our self-talk, runs on autopilot, shaping our mood, our perceptions, and even our physical responses without conscious intervention. Understanding the neuroscience behind this pervasive inner voice is the first step toward harnessing its power. Let's get scientific. Your brain processes 60,000 thoughts daily. Most are repetitive. Most are unconscious. And here's the game changer. Every single one physically alters your brain. When you think, "I'm terrible at this," neurons fire. Repeat it? The connection strengthens. Do it daily? It becomes a neural superhighway. This is Hebb's law. Neurons that fire together, wire together. Your inner dialogue isn't just talk. It's construction. And you're the foreman. The critic versus the coach. Our inner dialogue isn't a monolithic entity. It often presents itself as two distinct voices vying for our attention and influence. One is the familiar, often harsh, critic, and the other, a supportive, empowering coach. Recognizing and understanding these two internal forces is crucial for consciously shaping our self-talk and, by extension, our brain's architecture. Most people have a default voice, the critic. Not good enough. Who do you think you are? This isn't just negative thinking. It's self-sabotage at a cellular level. The critic floods your brain with cortisol, the stress hormone. It shrinks your prefrontal cortex, the decision maker. It weakens your immune system. But there's another voice, the coach. What if I try? I'm learning. The coach releases dopamine. It strengthens neural pathways for resilience. It primes your brain for growth. You get to choose which voice you amplify. While the critic can be a powerful force, the coach offers a potent antidote. This supportive internal dialogue shifts our perspective from judgment to curiosity, from fear to growth. Crucially, this positive self-talk isn't just a mental exercise. It has a profound biological impact, releasing dopamine, a neurotransmitter associated with pleasure, motivation, and learning. This neurochemical boost actively strengthens the very neural pathways that foster resilience and prime our brains for continued growth and adaptation. The 3-second rule. In the immediate aftermath of criticism or a perceived setback, our brains often default to an automatic, fear-based response. This is where the 3-second rule comes into play, a powerful technique to intercept the critic's automatic programming and engage the more rational, problem-solving parts of our brain. It's about creating a crucial pause, a brief window of opportunity to choose our response. Here's how to intercept the critic. The 3-second rule. When a negative thought hits, you have 3 seconds before it triggers your amygdala, the fear center. In those 3 seconds, you can reroute it. This rule is a powerful, yet simple, neuroscientific hack for emotional regulation. The amygdala, our brain's ancient alarm system, is incredibly quick to react to perceived threats, including negative self-talk. Once activated, it can flood our system with stress hormones and trigger a cascade of fear-based responses. However, there's a small but critical window, approximately 3 seconds, before this automatic fear response fully takes hold. During this brief period, we have the power to consciously intervene and redirect the neural pathway. Step 1. Catch it. I'm going to embarrass myself. The first crucial step in mastering our inner dialogue is to become acutely aware of our thoughts as they arise. Often, negative self-talk operates on autopilot, slipping past our conscious awareness and embedding itself before we even realize its impact. Catching it means developing the mental vigilance to identify these unhelpful thoughts the moment they appear, before they fully take root and trigger a cascade of negative emotions. Step 2. Label it. Once a negative thought has been caught, the next vital step is to consciously label it. This act of labeling isn't about judging the thought or ourselves, but rather about creating a psychological distance from it. By identifying the thought as originating from the critic, we externalize it, recognizing it as a familiar pattern of unhelpful self-talk rather than an absolute truth about ourselves or the situation. This simple act can disrupt its power and prevent it from spiraling into anxiety. There's the critic. Step 3. Reframe it. I'm nervous because this matters. That's okay. This isn't positive thinking. It's strategic neuroplasticity. You're literally rewiring your brain in real time. This final step is the most transformative. Reframing is about consciously choosing an alternative interpretation of the situation or feeling, one that is more constructive and empowering. It's not about denying reality or forcing an overly optimistic viewpoint, positive thinking, but rather about shifting perspective to find meaning, opportunity, or acceptance. This deliberate act of choosing a different narrative directly engages neuroplasticity, actively building new, stronger neural pathways that support resilience and growth. You are, quite literally, architecting your brain's future by deciding which thoughts to amplify and solidify.